What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Weapon Collective. My name's Jeff, and we are down in the Gat Cave today looking at a brand new gun that showed up. What is that? Well, it is the Hayes Custom Cobra. This thing is badass. But before we get a closer look at that, I did want to make an announcement. Now that the channel has 100,000 subscribers in sight, still a ways off, but we're at 81, so we're approaching. I wanted to announce a giveaway that when I hit 100,000, I'm giving away a pistol. And that pistol is going to be a brand new, unfired Royce City Defense RC9. The ported 5-inch, amazing gun. So hit that subscribe button, help us get to 100,000, and one of you lucky guys is going to get the Royce City Defense RC9. Now that I put that out there, let's get into the meat of today's video, which is this bad boy. I'm telling you, this Hayes Cobra is everything and more that I thought it was going to be. This is one of, if not the best built guns I've ever held. But let's look at the box that it comes in and all that fun stuff before we take a closer inspection of that. So it comes in this hard case, very cool, but comes in this. And the reason I don't have it in this is because A, I wanted to show it to you, but B, I need to cut out this foam. You can see it comes in this really nice Cobra series laser cut foam insert. But if you watch the channel, you know there's no room for a X300 right there. So I gotta notch that out so I can put it in here. And then it does come with one thing that I found very nice. So I have tons of nice 2011s, and none of them came with this. So this is just a spec sheet of the gun, laminated spec sheet, and it just goes over the build. And it has some information on here which I think should come standard with every double stack 1911 you get. So it has a nice little note from the Hayes Custom Guns team, and then just goes through, it's the Cobra Series HC1911. The barrel type is the ported bull barrel. The sights are the Nighthawk iOS for the Trijicon SRO. The grip material is aluminum. The finish is a DLC black and TICN rose gold barrel. Trigger is a medium flat. The weight of the gun is 44.5 ounces with an empty 140 millimeter magazine and no optic. Caliber is 9. The recoil spring is 9 pounds. The hammer spring is 17, and the trigger weight is 2.5. I think I've had so many guns that they don't tell you the weights of any of the springs. So having this little reference sheet, I think, should be standard on all of them, and I appreciate this one. Completion date, 8/25/25. So I ordered this September 20th of 24. So just a shade under 12 months to get this pistol, and well worth the wait. It showed up, and I'm ecstatic. But this is truly one of the better built 2011s I've ever seen. And every little detail on this gun is perfect. Now, you can go on YouTube to Hayes' channel and watch him go through the process of building one of these. So it should be no surprise how phenomenally well made this thing is. He is a true craftsman, just pouring countless hours and energy into building one of these, and it shows. It is obvious when you're holding this thing. Now, I will say it's not the flashiest gun I own. There's other pistols that have more wow factor, if you will, to the untrained eye. But when you see this one and when you hold this pistol, it just can't be denied. I think this is just the first Hayes I'm getting, and the next one I'm gonna get will be the island barrel, the ported island barrel. And this is the ported bull barrel, which is very nice, but it would be nice to have the island barrel too. I wasn't even aware of the island barrel when I ordered this. And I'm not saying I regret getting this one bit, but I do believe I will have to get that ported island barrel as well. The tri-top on this thing, dead sexy. Let's go through this thing. So first off, one of the things I really like, and really the first interaction I had with this gun, was mounting the optic. So what I love is they use the Nighthawk iOS. And I don't think there's a better optic mounting system in the industry than the iOS. It's perhaps the most robust, but it's super simple and easy to do while simultaneously being the most robust. I think when you can do that, you've done it right. So let me show you how it works, if you're not familiar. Okay, so you can see this little pinhole right here, and then the plate. I will show you the optic cover plate, the iron sight plate that came with it, has that same corresponding pinhole right here, and then underneath it has this channel, tapered channel in it with this recess up here. So what you do, this thing, you take this optic plate off, and there's a raised beveled channel going down that stops right where that pin insert is. So you slide that off or slide it on, and then you put that pin through the pinhole, which meets up with the end of the channel right here at the block. So now you have that pin holding it in place so it can't move backwards, can't move forward. And then you just tighten this set screw down, and that applies pressure from the top to the pin so it can't move. And then it is just rock solid, not going anywhere, with like a couple screws of an Allen wrench. Most good ideas are simple, and this one is, and it's very, very effective. So starting with that, I love that. And then I mentioned this rose gold barrel with the ginormous ports and the window. And then you get up here and you have these serrations, which they are very finely cut. I mean, you can barely even feel that raised edges of them over your finger, but there's enough of them close enough together that it provides fantastic grip. So very effective, but they just are subtle. I would say that's the mark of this gun, is it's subtle and just done right. Everything on here is very well thought through and executed. It is truly amazing. You have that, and then you have just this gorgeous bull barrel, rose gold peeking through there, the chamfer on the front all the way around, and it's just perfect. You have the Hayes logo engraved on the side here, which I like, if I can get it to catch that light. And then the rear serrations, little bigger, but I don't even use the rear serrations. And just the way that everything fits, there are zero tool marks, machining marks, no gaps, no cracks, just everything seamlessly connected into one hell of a gun. Now there are little details like this double undercut on the trigger guard, but then when you look to the front of it, has this nice little chamfer on the trigger guard, which I really like. And it's subtle, but it's well appreciated because someone, or Ben, took the time to file that down, and it looks great. It's all these little subtleties in this gun that combine to make it just a beautiful, beautiful piece of craftsmanship. And as I said, I haven't had the chance to shoot it yet, so I'm imagining it shoots absolutely beautifully as well, but we'll find that one out tomorrow. And then you get to this trigger, and it is very nice. So, like most, with a similar trigger weight of around 2.5 pounds. You have that nice little wall, very defined. very clean, crisp break. And then perfect little reset there. And the way the gun fits in your hand. And there's one part on here, which I'm going to say is the mag release, which I think is just awesome. It's this big extended mag release. But with my grip, that may present a problem just because it sticks out so far. It makes it very easy to grab that without breaking my grip. But with this grip being so high, I talked about this on the Reaper video, but this one sticks out even further. It's even further extended and may present a problem. So and all you have to do is take this little screw out, that piece comes off, and then you just have a regular mag release. So it's not a big deal if I do have to lose it. I'm hoping I don't, but adjusting my grip is very difficult. And then the ergonomics of the grip fits in your hand. The beaver tail is so high up there and very comfortable to hold this gun. The grip texture is right in that sweet spot of being just aggressive enough that you have no issue handling the gun, but it's not going to chew your hands up either. Great grip texture. It's that prickle grip. And then this magwell. This is Hayes' magwell. You can see the little logo right down here. Maybe. Well, trust me, there's the Hayes logo right there. And this thing is big. This is nice flared. And I have plenty of 2011s that if you don't insert that mag in the perfect angle, it binds. And this thing just seems to, no matter what angle you approach, I mean, maybe not sideways, but any little cant and it just straightens it right out. I am very excited to give this some reloads and see how off I can be and still have that guided in. Magwell's great, and it's just got a great little design to it. Of course, they delete the grip safety, which is thumbs up from me. That hammer, that rose gold hammer is gorgeous and cool little shape. And I mean, that's about it. This thing is just such a well-built gun, and it's so obvious when handling it. There's some guns you pick up and feels a little janky, and maybe you start reflecting on the price you paid for it and wondering if that was actually the price that it should be. And then you pick up a gun like this, where this is by no means a cheap gun, but you pick this thing up, and relative to the marketplace, I pick this up and I can see, feel, hear all of the quality of this product, and I think I got this thing for a steal compared to some of the other guns in that price point. This is an expensive gun, but not at the top. There's far more expensive guns. At least that's my impression of it, handling it, looking at how it was constructed, all the craftsmanship, every little detail of this gun. Has these big shielded ambi thumb safeties. Just everything about this is screaming quality and craftsmanship. So that's my impression of the Hayes Custom Cobra out of the box in the Gat Cave. Now, video for this will be coming out very soon, the range video. So stay tuned for that, because I cannot wait to run this thing and see how it shoots. Other than that, what else is coming up? Another video I have coming out is going to be my NFA video. Some of you may have seen, I made a short little video. It's not a short, but it's a short feature video that talks about, that hints at really, my struggle over the last 2 years fighting with the ATF and the FBI over NFA items. And I won that battle. So now the NFA items are pouring in, and I'm going to tell you that whole story and then show you all the NFA stuff that has showed up. Other than that, once again, there is the giveaway of that RC9. So hit that subscribe button, but please comment, like, share, and most importantly, subscribe. I'm Jeff for the Weapon Collective, reminding you, keep your weapons collected and keep collecting your weapons. We'll catch you next time.